Fender, the legendary guitar brand, just released a very cool new series. Before we dive in, let's quickly shout out some of the great players who've used Fenders over the years. They're all different, but one thing is clear, they chose these guitars for a reason. Like in the car world, we guitar folks love to mod our gear, whether it's a square or a custom shop. The Strat body is just fun to customize, from swapping plastics parts to installing a full Floyd Rose. There's a lot you can do. So, let's talk about the new Player 2 modified series. The first thing I asked myself was, why would I buy this? Well, the most basic answer, the value of the parts. Today, July 8, 2025. That's pretty close. But keep in mind, I didn't even include the installation fees for the Floyd Rose. And this guitar comes with a 12-inch radius neck, so that alone could mean you are also saving the my main conclusions about these guitars. First, let's talk about the finger frets and everything. Was really okay, but I guess that's what you got when you buy like a $500 guitar. But buy the Player Series 2. Well, of course, since inflation and everything now, the Player 2 brand new is like 1,000 bucks. So the frets feel really great. Uh, Another thing I do love about this guitar is the bridge pickup. Like, I really like the sound of the neck pickup, the middle pickup, but the bridge pickup, I guess, think it's too mild for me. Maybe I need something with more kick, like JB or something like I put on my Player One guitar. And then I think I didn't like was the Floyd Rose Special. This is literally my first guitar with a Floyd. It goes really fast out of tune, as you can see on the video, but I don't know if it's like a setup thing. I bought this guitar off the wall in Guitar Center. This made me a really good discount. That's why I bought it in the first place. But yeah, I mean, being like a current user of the Player Series guitar in general, I really like this guitar. I will probably buy another guitar. Like in general, I think Fender makes great stuff. I've played American Fenders. They're obviously a bit expensive, but in my opinion, they have nothing to like the Player Series has nothing to envy from America. Well, thank you for staying until this part of the video. Take care and see you at the next video. Bye.